This is Airbus Gaming 7, and we are on Fallout 4. The continuing journey of Doctor Doom. So, I did spend a little bit of time building a little bit. And I was going to come up here and start moving my power armor down to the castle. And then I realized I don't only have one actual suit of power armor here. So, guess I want to start collecting power armor a little bit. Something else for me, another goal for me to do is when I see power armor, pick it up, take it to the castle, and give it to somebody. Because I did rewatch there it is. Okay, I did rewatch somebody play through, and I am correct. Once I do mass fusion, shortly thereafter, the Brotherhood, and then if I can't, and then the Institute will attack. So I'm sure I could deal with it. Just myself, but it's kind of cool to have, lots of defense there.
Hey, I got something. Found you.
So it looked like I hit.
No!
And, okay.
For the Brotherhood.
I'm not hearing the game. Looks like y'all are hearing the game, though. Oh, Brotherhood. Kill y'all later. Alright, let's see.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah?
I heard that. Okay. Somehow, every time I take my headphones off, I mute them. Apparently. Turn the volume all the way down. Is that a Gatling laser? No. I don't know if I would have killed it for a Gatling laser or not, but I would have thought about it. Huh. Usually there's an encounter over there. Even if it's a, person. But not today. Or right now, anyway. I think I have one suit of my power armor here. This is the good suit I have built. Yeah. Well, that's not the good suit. That's the good suit. Okay.
Here we go.
What? Ah. That's cool. Let's say one of y'all is about to blow up. I'm not gonna fall for it. I'm not gonna get the red icing.
We're sucking down a lot of rads in this place.
Sprinter's right leg. Nothing of importance. Guess I can turn around and drop this junk off I just picked up, huh? I might also should send at least like Garvey to the castle. I mean, let's see, I wish there was a way you could just list the people who are here. You can't get your I have a bunch of robots here, so happiness cannot be too high here. I only have 12 food? Well, that's a problem. This isn't. So I need another farmer. Oh, Piper, I guess you can be a farmer. Yep, food went up. I'm not going to go up to 20, but it's alright. I could probably make it 20 real quick. Let's see. Yes, a couple of these. What's here? Oh. Okay. Now let's go potatoes. They take a little bit less room. Which means I need another farmer, because she can only farm 6. Might have to ixnay the... Yeah. Scavenger A.
Got it.
Alright, now we're at 20. Yes. Alright, it says we have 20 people, but most of those, or many of those, are going to be robots delivering, because this is a spoke. A couple from the slog, several from here, so still have a lot to connect them all. Probably could have made robots instead of beefing up getting the castle's defense up to like 120 or whatever it is I have over there now. See if Mr. Behemoth has respawned. He should be fun to mess with real quick. Yeah, sounds like it. It sounds like Mr. Mini Nuke Launcher. Yep.
We'll bury ya!
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Ripe for the taking.
I thought there was a bunch. Oh, they're there. I thought there was a bunch more ghouls. Raider scum. This might be the mini nuke dude.
Oh, it's on.
Well, it's on if I can find out how to get to you.
Getting tired yet?
Love that little animation of raising the rifle up a little bit for the headshot.
Bother us again.
Well, that's a lot. Now he's taken care of. I almost played Conan tonight, but I'm like, I'm enjoying Fallout. I was going to play Conan during the day today, but I got everything set up and was about to hit record, and then I heard the lawnmower come on outside. And when I'm living in apartments, when they start mowing the yard, it's, you know, the next few hours, lawnmowers, weed whackers, and everything else. So I didn't figure people wanted to listen to that while they were watching me stream. So I didn't. Absalom. Hey, buddy.
Let's do.
He's always, it's random when you find him, but he's always in the Commonwealth somewhere with full set of heavy combat armor. Alright. It's weird seeing how close things are. What is this place? So this is where you start the Mechanist lair? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been inside that building though. Let's go inside, see if I have. Why not? Hello. Hey buddy. Welcome back. How's it going? It's a Fallout night. Taking over the Commonwealth. Great man, just finished 3 optional bosses now. I've fully done the game except DLC. Sweet. That's awesome. Which one was your favorite? Nameless King gave me a little trouble, and yeah, which boss? Yeah.
We ain't. Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Great question. Yeah. Nameless King gave me quite a bit of trouble, and then I cheated. Two of my viewers came in and helped me. That total hack. Hello.
Perfect.
That wasn't any good.
Two of my viewers came in and helped me, and we still died like 3 times before we got him. It's pretty hard. I think the coolest boss, to be honest, but my most favorite fight might be the Abyss Watchers. Yeah, the Abyss Watchers are a lot of fun. I didn't do it, I wasn't able to this time, because streaming and there's not that many people playing. Usually when I get to the Abyss Watchers, I put down my summon sign and will kill the Abyss Watchers over and over and over and over and over again in other people's worlds. Because they're a lot of fun. Okay. This time, though, there wasn't that many people. How do you help other people? In Firelake Shrine, you know, the old woman that sells stuff and buys stuff? She sells a crystal? It's only a few hundred souls. I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called. Summoning crystal or something like that. And all you do is you use that where you want to be summoned. So like you can put it right in front of a boss door, you can put it right at the beginning of the level. Well, you can put it anywhere, but those are the two places you're most likely to get summoned. Is at the very beginning of the level or at a boss fight. And then if they are around your level, they don't have to be exactly your level, but they have to be around your level and have to have around your item level. So like if you're in Dark Souls 1, it was really bad because people would beat the game. Yeah, you'll definitely, yeah, it's a lot of fun. In Dark Souls 1, it was really bad. People would beat the game and never level up and get like plus 15. In Dark Souls 1, you can get plus 15 weapons and then invade you with against your level 1 character. So they hit you one time and you die. So they changed it now. You have to be approximately the same level, and you have to be like, I want to say it's the same. So like if the highest weapon you have is a plus 3 weapon, then you can't summon someone who has like a plus 6 weapon unless you use passwords. Like if we were on the same console, we could use a password, and then it doesn't, I can be level 150 and you can be level 3 and you can summon me in, but it's going to weaken me down. I'm still going to be more powerful than you, but it's going to weaken me down some. Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, it was super annoying. It was so annoying that, I mean, it made people quit playing the game. Or play it offline. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 now. Going to warn you, Dark Souls 1, the pacing is a lot slower. It's an old game, right? It's 2011. There's a lot less. Well, you probably got the remastered. The remastered helps quite a bit. But it's a lot slower paced. A lot less. Ease of life, is that what I'm looking for? Things. Although the revised edition did help a lot. Yeah, that's the one you got. Yeah, yeah. The revised edition is much better because it does have some of the like it. One big thing you'll notice is, depending on how much you roll, in Dark Souls 1, you got the 4 cardinal directions is all you can roll. Forward, back, left, right. There is no like rolling northeast, if that makes sense. It's just something you have to get used to. It's slower pace, it's more deliberate. Dark Souls 2 is like kind of like that too. Yeah. The animation cancellations is harder to. So like if say you're using a big weapon and you roll an attack, you're going to. So you're fighting something, you hit the roll button and you hit the attack button, and halfway through the roll, you're like, no, I need to roll again. No, you're going to attack. Huh. A lot of people. Hey, Bosco, how you doing, buddy? A lot of people get frustrated with that. But yeah, you're gonna. What you tell it to do, it's going to do.
Gotta be real crazy or real tough to survive out here.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
That's what worked for me.
And I know a lot of people say skip Dark Souls 2, but I really love Dark Souls 2. Yes. It's shorter than DS3. Even with it only has one DLC and it amazes me how tall the mountain is. Which mountain is that, Bosco? Yeah, there's quite a few less bosses. Let's see. Oh, the mountain in Game of Thrones. Okay, I got you. Yeah, he's huge. You know that? Have you seen the real guy? He's pretty amazing. Let's see. There's the Asylum Demon. He's massive. Yes. Yeah, Game of Thrones is awesome. Asylum Demon, Gargoyles, Capra, Taurus, Gaping Dragon, Scorpion Lady, Ceaseless, Bed of Chaos, Nido, that guy whose name is eluding me right now, Seath, Four Kings, Gwen.
Hey, you got a sec?
I think there's only like 15 bosses in the whole game. 16. I just thought of it. Kind of.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. It's just being out here with you, it's made me realize most of my life to this point, I've been running out on the good things I've got. I skipped out on my family, my life in Diamond City. Took hell. Running from myself was one of me.
Mhm.
But being here with you and running,
Let me get
but
through
whether
his
it's free,
dialogue.
I turned one of the nasty. But being out here with you,
Uh-huh.
and then maybe all my running,
You may have run, but
been trying to convince myself. I don't know if you understand.
Please be
But let me
quiet.
get to the point. It's like I found a partner. If I hadn't taken up with you,
Uh-huh.
you have been.
I know the feeling.
And God help Annie. Well, I know I could. Thanks for hearing me out.
Sure.
Okay, I suppose. So if you do the DLC first, you get to see a. Let's your ratio how you get criticals. 20% fat. That's pretty terrible. If you do the DLC first, you get to see a different cutscene when you fight the giant Sith, the giant wolf. Because the DLC is spoiler. This DLC is you going back in time, and when you go back in time, you can, if you do it right, meet Sith in a friendly way. So when you go to fight Sith later, there's a different cutscene as he or she recognizes you.
Hi.
Hey there, friend. We're in some real trouble. Maybe you can help?
I'm with the Minutemen. How can I help?
It's these damned greenskins. The super mutants. Whenever they come through, they take everything they can eat. We can't live like this.
Uh-huh.
I'll take care of those super
Okay.
mutants. I promise.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
So, without giving too much away, so in Dark Souls 3, you had to collect the 4 main boss souls, right? The Abyss Watchers, Gorm, Aldrich, and the Twin Princes, right? All Dark Souls games have the same. You had to collect the 4 big boss souls. Now, in Dark Souls 1, you have to get to a certain point in the game, which is about halfway, and then you can go towards any of the 4 boss souls. So you have to beat Ornstein and Smough, which once you fight Ornstein and Smough, you cannot forget Ornstein and Smough. Once you fight Ornstein and Smough, you'll never forget them. Once you defeat Ornstein and Smough, you have 4 directions you can go to. The 4 different major boss souls. If you go towards, and normally what you do is you get those 4 boss souls, and that allows you to fight the end boss of the game. And then you would, well, probably before you fought the end boss, you would, before you fought the end boss, you would go into the DLC, because and Dark Souls 1's the only one that does this. Once you beat the end boss of Dark Souls 3, it sends you straight into New Game Plus. There's no option to go anywhere else. There's no option to not go into New Game Plus. So you want to do everything you want to do in New Game before you beat the end boss. So what you do is, it's pretty complicated. You go into the library of one of the big bosses, Seath, which is, remember the archives? The big library of Dark Souls 3? This is what those are based off of, the big library of Dark Souls 1. Cool. When you go in there, you're going to see a enemy that is different from all the others. It's a big ice golem, glass golem looking thing. You kill it, it drops an item. It's pretty close to the very beginning of the library. And then, if you've explored enough, you have found those enemies elsewhere, the glass golem enemies elsewhere, and there'll be a Hydra mini-boss. You'll have to kill the Hydra mini-boss, go behind the Hydra mini-boss. You'll find another glass golem. You'll have to kill that golem. You'll have to reload the area, so either leave the area and come back, or quit the game and come back. A young woman will fall out of the golem at this point, where you can talk to her.
You just say the word if you want to.
And then you have to, you talk to her before you reload. And then you reload the area, and if you have the item previously mentioned from the glass golem, then you can go into the DLC. I knew that it would just immediately send you into New Game Plus upon beating final boss. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 will, yes. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, you can... It gives you the option right then. So you want to keep the end boss till the very end. Yeah, you'll definitely remember all of that. Yeah. Well, when you get there, you can come in and ask me that evening, and I will remind you and help coach you through it. Yeah, it's a terribly complicated. Who figured this out the first time? BS thing. But there's 3 bosses there in the DLC. So I'll just warn you, all 3 games have one thing in common. The DLC bosses are always more aggressive, are always tougher. So the 3 bosses in Dark Souls 1 DLC yeah. I'm trying to think. Now, Dark Souls 3, one of the... Well, no. So, Dark Souls 3, there's 2 DLCs that have 6 bosses between them. I would say 3 of those bosses are the hardest bosses in the game. The other 3, not so much. Dark Souls 1, though, the 3 bosses that... yes. I would say, let's see. The end boss in the first DLC is pretty tough. I killed her on my second try, but I had a no. I remember I had summons. My viewers came to help me. I might have died more than that. I definitely died more on Nameless King than her. So, I put her somewhere close to Nameless King. But, Midir, as far as I know, Midir is the hardest boss in Dark Souls, the Dark Souls games. I've never actually beat Midir, and I've already set up in on this playthrough. I've already kind of said that I'm gonna try to kill it, but I'm not gonna have 10 streams in a row of me dying to Midir. So.
Next one better kill me.
Especially since I'm putting this on YouTube, I'm not... What what I might do is I might I'm gonna load this one now and play a tiny bit. Okay, cool. But I'm planning on, I'll record the, hopefully I'll be able to get my editing stuff soon. Editing programs. And I'll record me fighting my deer. And then just put like on YouTube, here's the final hour of me fighting a deer. If only there was a game based around a Roman soldier. Yeah. Well, isn't there? There's that old Xbox game, but I never played it. I just remember it came out on, I think it was like one of the first Xbox. Either Xbox, I think it was the first Xbox One games.
Second floor. Second floor.
Oh yeah.
Wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off.
I'm not currently wearing a bucket, but
Someone there? No more games!
Son of Rome, that's it. I never played it. I just remember it. And also, well, it's not actually Roman, but I really love the, it's Greek, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Depending on your playstyle, I would not say the Knight's the best class for any of the games, but if you want to be the heavy armored weapon guy, Knight's pretty good. Let's see, what did I start off with Cleric, but I often start off with Cleric.
The hell should have stayed gone.
Pyromancer's really good. Depending on your playstyle. Knight's not bad though. I personally find the Roman more impressive.
To the living.
They're definitely similar. My brother, when the first time, which gift should you choose? Okay, do you want the, on your first playthrough, do you want to be able to cheat? The The skeleton key is the skeleton key will allow you to go places that you normally could not go. It'll let you open doors that you normally can't open until later. There's like 4 or 5 shortcuts you can take with the master key. Okay, yeah, master key. If you want to be able to do that. Now, if you're playing a rogue, rogue thief, I think, you get it for free, but it doesn't sound like you're playing a thief. That's the class my brother started playing with at first, and it was tough for him. Yeah, that's a pretty good class, if that's the play style you're going for. The Pyromancer is pretty OP, but if you don't want to do spells. I think the first time I beat Dark Souls 1, which it didn't really, I wound up being a strength intelligence build. I wound up casting spells, but I was a warrior. The first time I played it, I was a cleric, but I didn't finish the game that time. Spells. You throw balls of fire at people. You burn the world. Knights are the best. Yeah. I cannot argue with that. Knights do have the best looking armor.
For the Brotherhood.
That's fun. Wow. These guys are stupid.
Area switch. Caught you. Brought this on yourself.
Dragon armor is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Taking fire. That all you got?
You know yourself pretty well, brother.
Powered synth right arm. I did say I wanted to start collecting power armor. Yeah, Dragon Armor looks cool. I was messing around with different armor
You have some serious
yesterday, but I think I wound up just going back to Dragon Armor. Because it looks cool and it's not that heavy.
Hey, I got something.
Should've run.
I was watching somebody play Fallout 4. They did like it was like an hour and a half video going over their whole playthrough. And they're doing the challenge of all that, which seems like a pretty easy challenge. But apparently he didn't use VATS much before that, so as challenges go, that's not very challenging. But anyway, it's weird to see how different things worked. Like, he didn't do the brother. He was had already killed Kellogg. Had I'm trying to remember what. Oh, he was about to build the relay to teleport to the Institute, and he hadn't done anything with the Brotherhood yet. So the Brotherhood never appeared. The Twidwin never appeared. The game couldn't handle him not doing the little bit of Brotherhood stuff you have to do before the Twidwin appears. And there was something like, and he'd skipped the Minutemen completely, so he couldn't get the Brotherhood to help him build the teleporter. So it's like, okay, I'll get the Minutemen. Well, he had skipped the Minutemen, so he had to build up his settlement and take the castle back
You're still alive.
before he
Maybe that
could
means you haven't gone after those
get the
super
Minutemen to
yet,
help
or
him build it.
Good news?
It was kind of
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
I guess you were
weird
the
to
right
see
person
how
for the
doing
job,
it
huh?
in different orders messes
Thanks,
the game
friend.
up. He got it to work. And yes, he was able to beat the game with only VATS. And when he did actually go back and try to get the Brotherhood to work, and did the first mission with Dance, where you get the Righteous Authority. Apparently he had never messed with Righteous Authority before. Righteous Authority is a really good gun for VATS. Alright, who should I go with next? I could go get should I go get Curie, or should I go get Strong, or should I go get Codsworth? Is there anybody else I'm missing? I don't care about 3788 or whatever the Institute guy is. Oh yeah. I'm not going to do. I haven't done Nick yet because I'm going to take him to Far Harbor. I think I'm going to go get Curie. Can I? Almost. And while I'm there, I'll probably... Hey! Welcome, everyone. Fiend's name? Fiendish name. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. We are, Hello, Valkyrie. Pleased to meet you. Welcome. We're taking over the Commonwealth one step at a time for Victor Von Doom. Here.
You're...
Headshots don't mean anything to them. Are y'all Fallout fans? Howdy, noticed video on YouTube last night playing DS3. Oh, yep. One of my favorite games. Decided to come give you a look-see and toss my community at you. And I am. Not as much so, but I've played plenty of it. Got you. That's cool. Yeah, as you saw, I'm going through DS3. Close to the end of it, which means I'll be doing Elden Ring next. Well, Elden Ring will be blind. After the first, couple hours, anyway. But yeah, just go through the games and try to have fun. Been going through Fallout 4, Dark Souls 3 and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is what I'm cycling through right now, and I've been throwing some, been meaning to throw some Conan Exiles in during the day. So, a lot of different games. But yeah, I love Dark Souls, the Dark Souls series. Love Dark Souls 3. It's awesome. Appreciate you watching my YouTube VOD. Yeah, DS3 is very fun. Which I've been doing Dark Souls, Wednesdays and Sundays. Barbecue buffet. Every time I see that sign, I just get a little sad. It's the saddest thing to happen in the Commonwealth. After the war, the barbecue buffets closed down. Yeah, I've been playing Dark Souls. I started playing Dark Souls 1 about, I don't know, 6 or 7 months before Dark Souls 2 came out. As a Texan, it is a travesty that have barbecue buffets. God, exactly. I am also a Texan, and I want a barbecue buffet, it might cost $45 a plate because they love to charge you for barbecue. But I would love a barbecue buffet. Closest thing we have in my little town is a Golden Corral, which sometimes has barbecue on it. Oh, H-Town here. We like going to Cypress Creek. Cypress Creek, I have to check that place out. That's why you eat more than $45, even if it hurts. Exactly 100%. I'm not too far from H-Town. I'm in, you might have heard of it, Lufkin. About, what? Couple hours. 2.5 hours. It's been a long time since I've been to Houston. Yep, you know where Lufkin is? Yeah. Yeah, I've been in Lufkin since the early 90s. Before that, I was in, I grew up in Palestine, which is just a little bit further up the road. I wonder if that algorithm thing, Oscar right here, maybe. I don't know, because, well, I know a lot of my viewers are Canadian, so... And that's, you know, who knows? Why'd you start streaming? Well, I was doing the, you know, works the job that I hate thing forever. And I lost the job that I hated. And it's good and bad. And I always loved playing video games. I'm a tabletop D&D Pathfinder nerd as well. And, you know, it's always been a dream of mine to play video games and or tabletop games. And, you know, if I can make a living out of it, that would be amazing. So I've
Could use a little practice.
been streaming for a while. I'm not making a living out of it,
Show us what you got.
but I'm loving it.
A try. I guess you could call that trying.
Even when and if I find a job, I'm going to keep streaming, because this would be the, you know, this would be the dream, you know, having a job that you don't hate to go to work, you know. But yeah, I'm loving streaming. I love meeting people. I've been doing it for months. And I think I've banned 4 people. 2 of them were definitely bots. One was a jerk. Came in, started making fun of my other viewers, and I'm like, yep, you're done. And another guy came in and said his name was Banned Everywhere. And he was like, could you please ban me? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, could you please ban me? I'm like, okay.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Crops coming in pretty
So
good.
I've met very few people I didn't... Very few people that weren't great. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep doing it, even if I start making money at another job.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
And I've been playing video games since freaking Pong. Man, I've been playing video games since the 80s. tabletop games since the 80s. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. Man. I don't think I could stop at this point. Yeah, I don't think I could either. I mean, even if I won the lottery, I would still do this.
Wait, right here.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
It's funny, I'm pretty sure I think I'm going to betray both of these factions. But I'll watch them fight.
Any hostile life form.
We have, Eris. Do I just make my way through the asylum until I reach a new area? Have you killed the... You have to kill the boss there. There's the tutorial bosses there. He's going through Dark Souls 1 for the first time. For those of you who are just chiming in with him. But yeah, you just go through the asylum. This way. But yeah, a friend of mine actually, oh, hi. He, yeah, you gotta kill him. Do you want me to help you, or do you want to do it by yourself? Are you, can we tell you the trick, or do you want to figure it out by yourself? Yes, the asylum demon. You have to kill the asylum demon.
Pretty sure the vaults were built to keep riffraff like us out.
I don't know how long I can. I'll just give you this hint. There's a trick. Okay.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working pit boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? Do you expect me to believe that? Oh, overseer. Who is it, Ma'am, some new common traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
The thing is, I was going past that boss and not. Okay, yeah, just keep going forward. You'll get back to him.
Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
And that's the trick, is you run past him the first time.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow Vault then.
I'm interested. What is it you need?
Fusion cores. 3 to be exact. You get the fusion cores. We grant the access.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
Part of me wants to try to trick you into trying to beat him without your weapons. But I can't do that for long.
Come on, Wynn. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine. I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer.
No way.
Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
I'm impressed you maintained a successful vault for so long.
Thanks. I owe it to the Overseers before me, but some here would disagree. A few believe opening the doors to the Commonwealth was a mistake.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Of course. Here they are.
Thank you. Dr. Pensky will greatly appreciate these. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his, friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely.
Yeah.
If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I got 2 words on what I expect out of you. Best behavior.
Shut up. I'll do what I want. I'm doomed.
No signs of radiation. Impressive.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this.
It's the most unrealistic part of Fallout 4. We're gonna pick up the first mission here. You walk up to that cat and tell the cat to go home, and it does. It's the most unrealistic part of Fallout 4. Immortal radiation, ghouls that eat people's brains, death claws, all that I can believe. A trained cat, can't believe it.
Hey, mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
I knew it!
Awesome.
Hey, I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Did you get the plunging attack on him?
Okay. Give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
Yeah. That helps a lot when you plunge it, when you drop on his head. But it's obviously not a necessity.
This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
Good to know, Austin. Thanks.
See, I told you I know things. Next stop, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
This is one of the little irritating quests. You have to follow the boy around.
The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Overseer. I suppose someone needs to be in charge.
Well, if you need her, that's where you'll find her. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
And if because of like people, NPCs getting in the way and stuff, you can't stay close enough to him, you fail the mission and have to start over. Irritating.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
I'll come here if I get hungry.
I like it here.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Grant makes me comb it.
Well, you could do like me, Austin. Just never take your helmet off because I have a slight scar and think I'm hideous.
Nice.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
If I ever need a new hairstyle, I'll come here.
I hate getting my hair cut. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little. Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering him. I'm helping him. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy. But it's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
Good to know. I bet she takes good care of you.
When she remembers. Or isn't too busy.
Watch it, boy.
Next up, Miss Katie. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school.
It's funny whenever you're playing a female because the female character you know is a lawyer. It's like, yeah, she had to go to school a lot.
This is the school. Miss Katie runs it. It's boring most of the time, but Gran says I have to go anyway.
Your Gran is a smart woman, Austin.
It's good to know all the kids are getting an education.
If you say so. Next stop is the medical clinic. Let's go downstairs. I'll show you the clinic. Doc Forsyth and Rachel are okay, I guess. But I don't go there unless I have to. Or unless Gran makes me.
There's a whole new mechanic about Estus in Dark Souls 1. So a new bonfire will give you 5. If you kindle it, it'll give you 10. Firelink Shrine starts off kindled because there's a firekeeper there. There's what, 3 bonfires that start off at 10 in the game? Firelink being one of them.
Come down here. Dr. Forsyth says I can't bother him.
So the other bonfires you find will be
good to know.
Yeah, the big bird takes the Firelink. Yeah.
I hope you don't mind needles. They poke at you a lot in here.
All the other bonfires you find will start off at 5. You'll have to kindle it
this way. Aaron and I spend a
to
lot of time together.
get it to 10.
She didn't believe me when I said I would bring you to her.
And there's a way to get 20 flasks in the game. But it costs resources to do that. Anywhere specific for what?
Aaron, look what I found. The stranger from the Commonwealth.
Wow.
Which way you're supposed to go?
Really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
Whoa. Someone from the Commonwealth.
I'll let you explore.
That's so cool. We haven't had a visitor in a while now.
Thanks for doing my tour. I was so cool.
Oh, you're way far from the DLC. Way far from the DLC.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Well, it's halfway through the game instead of at the end of the game like the others.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down at the medical center.
You have to kill Ornstein and Smo to go to the DLC. And to kill Ornstein and Smo is halfway-ish through the game. You have to ring both bells of enlightenment, go through bells of awakening, not enlightenment. Ring both bells of awakening, go through Sin's Fortress and Anne Orlando.
Careful, outsider.
Nice pit. If it ever starts acting up, see Alexis. She'll fix it right.
I mean, compared to Dark Souls 2 and 3, it's early because you can get to it halfway through the game instead of at the very end of the game, but I would not say it's early. Well, I mean, if you're a speedrunner, yeah, if you know where to go and, you know, aren't going to die to bosses.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance.
You know, if you're that guy who can beat a boss you're supposed to fight after 20 hours, if you can beat him in 1 hour, yeah, you can do it pretty quick. Especially with the Master Key. Because you go down the back way. Kill her.
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
And the cat just goes home. Completely unrealistic. Although there's people who speedrun Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 1 especially, and can beat it in minutes, so, with certain glitches. I'll definitely not suggest trying to do that on your first playthrough, though.
Another outsider.
There is no wrong way. All but one way is incredibly difficult, though. So I can see how you would say that's the right way to go. The ghosts are incredibly difficult.
Yeah? The Commonwealth sounds so exciting and dangerous.
Hi there.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks,
Yeah,
mister.
you need to go the other way.
I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes! Bad kitty. I was so worried about you. And I bet Mom's gonna make me give you a bath. I know I don't like it either. But I'm just happy you're back.
There's actually 2 other ways to go. Wow.
Need to check the water pumps again.
There's actually several other ways to go, actually.
Stay out of trouble.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
I'd be glad to talk to them.
Marvelous. Stop by whenever class is in session. I'll just stop what I'm doing and turn the class over to you.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
I didn't even notice.
Thanks for being polite. Let me know if there's something I can get for you. I've got a little bit of everything lying around here. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Alright. Overseer's Guardian. Movement speed, 2% jet, action points, advance. Let's sell her some. Wow. I expected to have more bullets. I'm never going to use gamma ray rounds. Yeah, that's good.
The children will be very excited to hear about the Commonwealth.
Don't I have to sit for a bit? $223. Skeletons, you say? Huh.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the country.
That sounds rough.
Hiding something.
Don't try anything.
Welcome to Dark Souls 1, where everywhere you go
these tools given out. Don't they know
is
there's work to be
instant
done?
death.
Would you like to tell the students one
There's
of your
another
stories?
way you haven't went yet.
I'd be glad to.
Wonderful. The kids are so
Although-
excited. Children, listen up. We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
One of the Minutemen helped me kill one once.
Cool. What happened?
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
Preston showed me where to find some power armor I could fix.
Power armor! Wow.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Preston and I kept shooting until it was dead.
I bet that took lots of bullets.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
If you run into the cemetery, if basically the suicide for an item, there is an item in the cemetery that a lot of people really like. Up to you whether or not you want to
Thank you. And we have a thank you gift for you.
do that.
Here. When your numbers get over 10, you carry the extra to the next column.
It's big. It's German. It starts with the letter Z. It's the Zweihander. If that's something you think you would like. Zweihander.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous.
A lot of people will really love
I'd
it.
like to
It's
ask you,
really good.
Would you mind donating some medical samples? Even just a blood sample?
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Zweihander's based on a
This
real
will only
weapon. Now,
take a
it
second.
wasn't that amazingly huge. Zweihander is a
Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help.
giant two-handed
Now,
sword.
I need to get these prepared immediately.
Yeah. Is it 6 feet tall? It's in the cemetery. Run down there and you'll see items. When you see the giant skeleton, you're close to it. You're probably going to
I hope
die.
you don't have anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel like working.
Where all the skeletons are. Yep.
Austin Engel.
I'll be damned if that whole duck
Yeah.
isn't gonna need replacing.
Yeah, it's a huge weapon.
If you want any help,
Zweihander's.
see Maria at the cafeteria.
You know what Zweihander
She'll
means?
hook
It
you
just
up.
means two-hander.
You're still here?
But it's cool. Oh, of course. I know German. That's right.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
I just found a traverse to
If
the
you
vault.
need something, ask Alexis. I can't make
Yeah.
heads or tails of this sort.
Yeah, you can go through. In Dark Souls 1, not every traverse through the fog is a boss.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions.
Right. Can I wait? Can't wait here. Okay. Yeah.
Damn it. I was just holding that wrench.
Hi, how are you?
Let's see if that's long enough, or if I have to wait another day. I love how it just kicked all the plates and everything around.
Seeds. I need more seeds.
I might have to leave and come back. Okay, well, let's leave.
People in these vaults probably never had to kill anyone to score a day's meal.
Another lamp. What?
Hey, Neon, how's it going, buddy? I love the fight between the Hound and that guy with the fire sword. You got me, buddy. I'm not sure what fight you're talking about. Oh, the Hound and the guy with the fire sword. You went back to Game of Thrones. Got you.
Is that your Pip-Boy? Better be. What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Got totally hosed.
Watch yourself.
Oh, that sucks. Totally hosed in modern. Modem. Unlucky. Yeah, the Clegane. Have you read the books, Bosco? Eldrazi trying to be ruining my day. Nice. You've not read the books. Well, there's some more information about the Cleganes in the books that you'd probably enjoy. I think it was Tywin's father granted them their house. They were just hounds masters and therefore not royalty, not nobility, and so therefore didn't have a house. They were peasants. And Tywin's father, I think Tywin's father or Tywin's grandfather, one, was attacked in the woods, and the Hound Master with his hounds showed up and saved him. And because of that, they granted him a house. And that's how the Cleganes, and that's why the Cleganes are super loyal to.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Super loyal to the Lannisters, yeah. Huh. You're not wrong. I'll get that then. Mountain caused a lot of trouble. Yep. Right. Why play by the rules when someone is literally trying to kill you? hard to argue with that. Oh, wrong button. Inventory. Not a lot. Nice. You got the Zuhander. Cool. Zuhander is really good. The heavy attack is pretty comical against most enemies. It's pretty awesome against most enemies. Of course, you need to... There's nobody... What? You need the strength to use it, but... Back scabbard, which... maybe have a hip holster. But I can't use it. It says I have insufficient strength. I don't see a number of requirements.
Make life hard for people just trying to survive. I'm not willing to stand for that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's a different setup. Remember, you can two-hand it with 75% of the requirement for strength. You have to have 100% of the requirement for dex, which I don't remember if the Swahander has a dex requirement. Some of those two-handed weapons do. Also, it's just me, or are spears kind of redundant? I'm not a big fan of the spears. Now, when I first played Dark Souls 1, the halberd, which acts kind of like a spear in Dark Souls 1, I liked, but I haven't used a spear in a long time. Those skeletons are nasty. Yeah. Huh. You haven't even you haven't seen the nasty ones yet. Yeah, definitely. Now, historically speaking, the spear was really good because it could be mass produced on the cheap. Swords were expensive. Steel was expensive. Yes. And also, sword, you need to have, to use a sword optimally, you have to have at least some training. Maybe not a lot, you have to have some training. A spear is about as simple as it gets. Tank bot.
I'd do the same if I was in as much trouble as you. This one's got a death wish. Your time! Asshole! You're gonna wish this was a nightmare.
Really? Yeah. A knowledgeable spearman is...
Take no prisoners.
a scary thing on the battlefield. That's why the Spartans were so impressive. One of the reasons the Spartans were so impressive, I should say. Yep, the shield formation. Such a simple thing, but so effective. Phalanx, that's right, yes. The Spartans were Greek. I think all phalanxes did that. And the phalanxes weren't just a Greek or Spartan thing. The Romans did it. Damn. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The Romans are even more impressive. Oh, it's like a pointy turtle. Yeah. Which again is so simple, but so ridiculously effective. Yeah.
Big mistake.
Didn't they even call it the turtle or the tortoise or something?
So pretty well, brother.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, the Spartans were terrible. You know, I really love the movie 300, but in the movie 300, when they send the boy out to kill the wolf, yeah, it wasn't a wolf they had to kill, it was a slave. Because you can't guarantee finding a wolf. You can guarantee finding a slave. And wolves were, you know, could be deadly. Jet. Oh. Where in the world am I trying to get to? Okay. Dark, but I'm not surprised. They were terrible. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of their slaves. The race. Yeah, they had a whole population enslaved. And that's why they could become warriors, how they could have a standing army, was because slaves did all the work. That's why other places didn't have standing armies, because they had to have, you know, the men had to go grow crops. Heliots, that's it, yes. Because in most city-states, most civilizations, standing army wasn't a thing, because they had, you know, you had to grow crops, you had to be potters and blacksmiths. You couldn't be full-time soldiers. It's actually almost a, besides the Spartans, almost a modern thing to have a standing army. Yes, the Shark Knights were also badass. Their armor made them like tanks. Mounted knights. Yeah. And their money also. It doesn't lead anywhere, does it? It does lead somewhere. Their armor was incredible, yes. It does lead somewhere, but you probably don't want to go there yet. If you stay to the cliffside, you'll see a path down that goes into a cave. That's where you continue to in that direction, but you don't want to go there yet, because the skeletons get tougher down there. Whoa. Yeah. You said you found a fog door. Where did you find the fog door? Because if I'm not mistaken, the closest fog door is in the direction you want to go. Unless you found a fog door I don't recall. Which I suppose is definitely possible.
There
Time flew. Yeah. It's 11 o'clock for me. Oh, hello. "4 a.m. there.
Cut you down.
Time is flying by." Yeah. Oh, you gotta go to bed. No one's stopping you. Yeah, I love watching reactions and people reacting to the movie 300. It amazes me how many people don't know the history of Thermopylae. Yes, the movie 300 is a fantastic, fantasized version of Thermopylae, but how many people are watching? So many people are watching 300 expecting Leonidas to live. It's like, no, he's not going to live, guy. I mean, sorry. It's alright because I got a break day tomorrow. I'll treat myself and stay up until like
The
12.
only way you get old in this
Cool.
town is assume everyone's out to kill you.
You know, they called the Alamo the Thermopylae of the West. That should... I guess people don't know that. People might not know about the Alamo. I don't know. That might be a Texas thing.
I hope you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them some. We told them to take a flying. They didn't seem too impressed. We're not soldiers.
Humanity is your ember. Kind of. If you pop a humanity, you will see a number show up. If you use the humanity, you'll see a number show up in the top left-hand corner of your screen where it says 00. It'll say 01. That tells you how much soft humanity you have. You can go to a bonfire, and at a bonfire, you can become human if you have a soft humanity. Up in the... yes, I have fired a gun before. Yes. I grew up with guns. I'm in Texas. And they are full heals. And you can use them more than once. You use more than one. Like an ember heals you, but you can only use it once. It lets you turn human. It also is how you, if you are human, and you have.
Dad, how come you don't sleep anymore?
Okay, just random Brotherhood person here. Yeah, right.
What? Of course I sleep.
If you are human, you can
and it wakes me up. When I look, it's always you.
Oh, what's it called? It's not bolster. You can strengthen the bonfire to where it gives you 10 Estus. But you have to be human. And you can only turn human at the bonfires. And it costs one of your soft humanity to do that.
What's that noise?
You gotta be joking.
You hear something?
We've got trouble.
The Estus doesn't necessarily heal you to full.
Your time.
That it?
We'll get through this. You scared now?
Hey, Atrocious, how you doing, buddy? Won't refill your Estus. It will heal you to full, though.
Take whatever you can.
I'll keep watch.
You've had better days, really? Yeah. Well, what happened?
Roger.
Sorry to hear you've had
We
better
did.
days.
I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards, but the Minutemen came through for us.
Alright. Having trouble in the game or having trouble somewhere else?
You're losing it.
I had a pretty good day. I got what does she call it? She calls it meatball casserole. Which pretty much just tastes like a meatball sub. It's just messier than a meatball sub. Nothing much noticed. Nothing much happened. So I'm not in the right mindset today. I'm thinking of abandoning Wrath of the Righteous and get myself a new game, but I don't have the funds right now, and I'm somewhat loath to play a game begrudgingly. Yeah. Hey, sometimes you have to take a break from a game, man. I've had to do that with Dark Souls before. Phew. I don't know if it'd be better for you, but you can try Kingmaker. It might have the same problems for you, though. I'm not sure. How come I have one humanity in the top left? Well, I didn't use one. That is a good question and a mystery for the ages of Dark Souls. There is some mechanic that is not defined. Like, I can't tell you, you do X, you get humanity. But there's... In the game will randomly give you humanity. And I don't know, I'm assuming there's a logical time when it does it. But I don't know what that is. Tiny Wonderland is free on stream right now. Unknown. Oh no, I just have as many issues with Kingmaker, and maybe more considering there are less classes. Maybe. Yeah. I think you're just too hard on yourself, man. Just play something to have fun. Okay. Hopefully, it should work tomorrow. But tomorrow will be a Pathfinder day.
You're gonna pick up a serious glow sticking around here.
Bebop over here to the castle. Drop this off. So I do want as many suits of power armor at the castle as possible. I'm going to so over prepare for the battles at the castle, it's going to be insane. And it's not going to mean anything, not really going to matter much. But
most folks that run with me don't live out their day.
you have to get halfway through the game and get an item to be able to fast travel in Dark Souls 1. So, no. Not until you beat Orange Venus Mo. That's one of the great things about Dark Souls 1. It sounds like an incredible pain in the ass, and in some ways it is, but it's awesome because you get to see how the map of Dark Souls 1 is simply amazing. And if you could fast travel at the beginning, you wouldn't really see it. So no, you cannot fast travel. And when you do unlock fast travel, it's like only 20%, 25% of the bonfires can you fast travel to. And there's more than one place even after you fast travel that when you go you can't fast travel out. So remember fast travel as a fond memory. Pretty sure 50% off isn't free. I'm pretty sure you're correct there, buddy. It's closer to free than not 50% off. But it's not free. He might have some deal that you don't have or something, I don't know. Fast roll, get naked, that's as fast as it gets. Oh, are you talking about how you can't see your percentages? I'm not sure about remastered. Remastered might not do it, but I remember the original game, you have to do the math. I don't remember if remastered does the math for you or not. I remember in the original game you have to
got work to do. Can't talk now.
Do the math yourself. Oh, I just mean my roll is so slow. Take off. I think the knight might actually start off over encumbered. Start taking off armor. But
to get the
if that's still slow to you, then yeah, that's it.
So where are we off to next?
Yeah. I'm sure I've got stuff to drop off. Now that I think about it.
Yeah?
Yes? You do your job. I'll do mine.
There's a way to get a really cool roll. It just requires a little bit of casual murder. Oh yeah, 2 rings. Not 4.
Never built
something
much
useful,
myself.
I hope.
I'm not supposed to operate heavy machine.
Oh yes, that's better. Do you? 70%. to all the games. Well, 70% to not get the fat roll. As far as, I think it's like 30% to get the light roll. I don't remember if, like I said, I don't remember if it does the math for you or not. You might have to do the math.
Got a dangerous look about you. You ain't here for me.
But a good thing is, like apparently somebody told me, Elden Ring, I think it's your endurance, raises both your stamina and your carry load, so a little more likely that you'll have a high carry load.
Something's coming. Ready up.
%. Yeah, 70% for not fat.
You can trust me.
As far as the fast roll,
Show us what you got.
I always go with these. I think it's called the medium roll, but no, you sure you're getting the fat roll, or you're just getting the medium roll? I don't know. Are you? I mean, is it shaking the controllers? Because that's the fat roll, right? Right. Afterwards, you fat roll and 100% get the speed of molasses. Yes, which some people like, actually. Huh. I thought it was 70%. Go down to 60%. Go down to 50%. Go back, go down to 10%. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Dang it. Jetpack off. Alright, I'm going to take off my trousers. I'm at 3150, which is less than 70%. Yeah. That would be 60%. You still get the fat roll. Maybe it's 50. Is it 50% for Dark Souls 1? Yeah. You'll be able to equip any good armor and good heavy weapon. That's not true. Remember also in Dark Souls 1, your stamina and your carry load are the same stat. I mean, I was, by the end of Dark Souls 1, I was rocking Tarkus' armor and the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword. Most of Tarkus' armor, I should say. Gonna have in mind to get myself Baldur's Gate 3. Now that sounds like fun. When's it coming out? It's not full release yet, right? So I definitely want to get it when it comes out. August. Okay. Prototype and Prototype 2 are incredibly fun. Is that the kind of superhero game? I think it might be thinking of a different game. Oh, okay. No, I don't think it's here. I think it's decorations, actually. Yes. I need 4 oil. Can you believe that crap? Just beat the Taurus demon. Sweet! I don't think she sells junk, does she? You sell junk, man?
Get back to Diamond
Hey there.
City one
Looking
of
to
these days.
resupply?
Biggest time.
Let me
I
see what
ever
you've
saw.
got.
Sure thing, General.
Nope. No junk seller. Yeah. I thought it was 70% too. I don't know.
Oh, sure.
right.
And what am I supposed to wear?
So now they can't make a pretty one. I still need. Oh my god. Alright, well. This makes no sense at all. Let's make a general store.
Got it.
Because that makes sense, right? Build a general store so I can buy some oil.
sure I have something you need.
I'll take a look, sure.
Great.
Let's see if she has shipments. Not of oil. Okay. 1. Two, 3. You kidding me? I need 1 oil. Turpentine should be oil, right? You would think. Oh.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me.
Could use some supplies.
All right, but go.
Lush is hilarious.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Actually.
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore you to death by dumping my life story on you.
Leave me alone, McCready. Oh, to talk. Thank you.
Hey.
Hmm?
Oh.
Howdy.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
Don't think I get oil from breaking down stuff. Nope. We didn't start the fire. This is true. We've been trying to fight it. It was always
Crops been
burning.
going pretty good lately.
Since the world was turning. It's a great song. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Yeah. Look, oil. Oh yeah, I do have a lot of agility and a decent endurance, don't I?
Huh?
Well, alright, well, since I can, let's get the pretty one. Or can I? I can. Okay. Oh. Are you kidding me? That's not close enough. Can I not actually Wunderbar? We're still in America. America Coca-Cola just won the bar. Just not actually, that just displays it. Fantastic. Alright, so after all that, I'm going to build a chest. What a waste. Okay. Now, since the sun is setting, I'm going to teleport back to the Vault 81. And hopefully Curie's quest will be ready and I can pick up Curie. Boston. The Commonwealth. Massachusetts Commonwealth. Boston. Yeah. I think Fallout 1... I know one of them was set in Washington and one of them was set in Vegas. Boston's where the molasses spill happened.
You should stop by her class. She's big on concepts.
You know, there was a... I watched this program on it, and it's pretty amazing. It was like the I want to say the 1890s. It might have been like more like 1860s. It's 1800s. There was a plague hit New York City and killed like 90% of a population.
You're getting to be a regular.
That population was horses.
We'll be watching.
Back when horses was their main way of moving around. Can you imagine almost all of the horses in New York City dying?
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla.
How do you get rid of him?
I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here.
Just rotting corpses everywhere because you
Isn't that
can't.
enough, Jacob?
How do you
There
move a
can't be
horse?
that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining.
Without horses.
Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of disease they're carrying. Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around with it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius.
A junkie genius.
There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Careful of the mole rats down. They infected Austin. They could infect you as well.
This quest is somewhat annoying because if you or your companion get bit, your character catches the virus. And there's only one cure. Now, the virus is only like -10 of your maximum health, which, you know, my maximum health is 583. So, Demon Souls all over again? Which I don't care about losing 10 hit points, but there's a symbol, it shows a symbol, the plague status effect, yes, it shows a symbol that you're under an effect for the rest of the game. So if you'll be under, if you're under any other effect, you'll disregard it because you'll say, oh, that's just that. Although only other effect is addiction to drugs. So once I become a better drug addict and can't become addicted to drugs, it won't matter. Oh yeah, -10 points of health. But it's killing the boy.
Hey, I got something. Gotcha.
So you have the choice of saving the boy or saving yourself 10 hit points. Which I think even Dr. Doom will save the boy, because by saving the boy you get the entire vault to love you. Erebus, do you want to go to the bridge away with the dragon or go underneath?
Time to collect.
So yeah, it's I would suggest going underneath, exploring down there, down, and then coming back up and trying to get past the dragon. I mean, I've had whole I think my whole last playthrough, I never made it past the dragon. You don't have to ever go past the dragon, but there is some cool stuff that way. Going past the dragon opens up a bonfire. It's not a bonfire that you have to have, though, by any means. And one of my favorite weapons in all the Dark Souls games is right there in front of where the dragon spawns.
I didn't say.
Your time!
You see any more?
Well, I am in danger. I don't know if I can make it past the metal bull thing. So, did you find the shortcut underneath the bridge? That's the important part. I like how the area with the rats and demon souls is there. Don't give you checkpoints in the area of the rats. That'll have plague status effects on you if you don't get a bit at once. That sounds like fun.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
No
Overblown or
cause
not,
too
we have to
great
do
to
what we can for
control
Austin.
the common
I
folk.
just don't know what I can do. Neither do I, Priscilla. Why him? He's just a boy. He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
You got the shortcut, kick the ladder. Okay. Try jumping at him.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I kick.
So what you do is you go up to the bridge with the dragon. You kind of, there's that cover area right there by the stairs. Get to the edge of that. And when he breathes fire, roll back into cover. When he breathes fire, roll back into cover. When he breathes fire, roll back into cover. Eventually, you can get him to jump down onto the bridge. If you get him to jump down to the bridge, you then have a chance to run past him. Now, if he hits you, you're dead. If he hits you with fire, you're dead. But it is possible. I have done it. You can run past him. But I hate to break it to you.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about
You're still going to have to fight the metal bull.
get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
Well,
We don't have to hide away in here.
or run past him.
Make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But overseer.
Right.
Buts. This is for the good of the vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes.
Austin doing?
Not.
Actually, that was Dark Souls 2 people beat with a spoon, because there's no spoon in Dark Souls 1. If there was, they would definitely beat him with a spoon. Why a spoon, cousin? Why not a fork or a knife? Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more. You know where that's from? We can be friends.
Come out.
Yeah, I can't get past the dragon. Metal Bull, it is then.
Back for more. Some jet after that. Tell me that smells not you, because otherwise you need to see a doctor.
So well, I'll let you figure it out.
There you are.
See, okay, now I will forever have that.
That it?
You see in the bottom right-hand corner between the N and the G of my name, that little pill, that will be there forever now. Telling me I'm under the effect of that plague. Yeah, right. I know. It's terrible. The only bad thing about it is it's the same. You love Streamer's reactions to Demon Souls? Nice. It's the same icon that tells you when you're addicted to drugs. So, and being addicted to drugs will actually give you negative status effects. Why is that half bar missing?
Hey, I got something.
From software, that's right. Because Miyazaki says you get to lose half your health points.
Who's next?
Have you seen, have you watched Dark Souls 1 when people get cursed? It's likewise. I actually had a friend of mine who got cursed in Dark Souls 1 and had to completely you have not, so check it out. So when you get cursed in Dark Souls 1, you cannot get rid of the curse. You have to, the curse is there forever. Well, you have to put the curse onto something else. There's an item in the game that you can buy that gets rid of it, but no one who plays the first time sees Purging Stone, and ooh, that's a few thousand gold, few thousand souls. Let me buy that. So they get to where let me finish the Purging story. Purging Stone story, and I'll tell you about the bull. So they don't buy the Purging Stone, and then they get cursed. And the only way to get uncursed is with the Purging Stone, or to go into a really difficult place and talk to an NPC who will remove the curse. Now, if you... Now, I know, you know, that's the way curses work, so I always buy a Purging Stone or two whenever I get the chance. But my friend, he got into a very dark, a place that's way out of the way. And remember, you can't fast travel in Dark Souls 1 until you get the item that lets you fast travel. He got very far off the beaten path, got cursed, so he was at half hit points, and he couldn't get out. So he literally deleted the character and started over. So the bull, you've got a couple choices with the bull. Choice number one is you can backstab the bull in his butt. He will donkey kick you though, so good luck. You can also just run past him. That's an F and BS. I wouldn't be pissed. It was. Yeah. You can go run past him, and there's a really easy way to kill him with an item up above him. That's what I'll tell you. But you don't have to kill him. You can just run past him.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
No. Probably 3 shot.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Isn't there a magnet? Oh, no, it's bobblehead.
There we go.
Alright. Now we can have Curie as a follower. But she's pretty cool. I'm hearing thunder out there, so if I go dark, y'all know why. Aha. I thought this was like a Skyrim dungeon. I thought this was like a Skyrim dungeon.
It is good not to be stuck in the quarantine.
Terminal somewhere.
If only there was Alien Isolation 2. Not played that one. Is that a good one?
Watch yourself.
The outsider returns.
Everything's under control.
It's a good one.
Heads up.
Just say the word.
So much to learn and see.
I've never actually played a horror game. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, so I don't think I'd really like it.
We must consult the professors at the uni.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning counseling.
Oh, based on Alien. Nice.
The cure. You found it.
Here, take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
Back in the day, there was an Aliens tabletop role-playing game. And, we played it.
Shouldn't be long.
I actually played it for a while. And,
Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin.
It was pretty hilarious.
Saved your life.
Really? Gee,
Thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that.
So we were creating characters, and apparently there's a way to roll
Well, if it hadn't been
your rank.
here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices.
And I rolled the highest
I know
rank
Dr. Pinsky will be grateful.
of our group.
For my part,
So it's like, okay.
I'd like to give you the syringe. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd
As
like to
we're
give you a
creating
room in the
characters.
vault.
Hello, Overseer.
I hope you enjoy your accommodations. I wanted to say thank you again for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the danger. I
Just
can't
shut up.
believe.
Whatever Voltec had.
No arguments here. I hate to think. But on the good side, they're realizing
Right.
you'll always be welcome here. Having a trusted out.
Okay. Now I can tell my story. So, as we were creating characters, I rolled the highest rank, which is no big deal. I was a non-commissioned officer, so I was a sergeant. And we were making the characters, and I based my character off of, I was a kid. I say a kid. I was like 19, 18 years old at the time. And I based my character off of the G.I. Joe character, Marine, which is just a big, huge guy. So I put a bunch of points into strength. Now, this is the first time we had ever played this game. Nobody else put points into strength because, you know, who needs strength in a modern day or futuristic soldier type situation? You don't need to be super strong. Yeah, the encumbrance rules in that game were so incredibly strict. Like, one of the other players built a sniper and he could not carry his sniper rifle. Or that was the only thing he could carry was his sniper rifle. Another guy made a character that was all about small arms, and he could carry 2 pistols and like a spare clip for each, and that's the only thing he could carry, plus his, you know, body armor. I was in like full power body armor. I had a minigun, I had a sniper rifle, I had another rifle. I could carry the entire group's equipment because I maxed out my strength. And I could beat the crap out of them with my fists too. It was kind of funny. They were like, "How? I can't carry anything else." And, "Oh yeah, you need me to carry that? I got that." Strength was OP, yes. And we had no idea that it would be.
Please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
You're going to the castle to help defend it when we get attacked. Yeah, we had no idea that strength was going to be OP, and it was super awesome for me. I remember one of the guys was, we were picking on each other, playing around, and he said something about how he was going to do something to me. And I said, "Bro, all I have to do is hand you a clip. I hand you a clip and you can't do anything. You can't even move." Now, I'm sure they were better shots than me, and maybe I don't think they had more hit points. I think I probably put points in strength and con, but
You should stop by and see
we
while you're here. Can't imagine you come across him without his name.
rarely.
Don't want
Because
any
he
trouble.
lives in he lives about an hour and a half away, and he does not have internet. A lot of what I play now is over the internet. All of it right now is over the internet. I do have it. I do have a group that I play with that is all here in town. And we were going to people's houses and playing. We've been doing it for years, but the guy who's currently running is wanting to practice on Foundry. Yeah, if you've never played online, Roll20 is free. It's pretty awesome. Foundry is, somebody has to pay for Foundry, but not necessarily the GM has to pay. So, in theory, if you were to find somebody else a GM, you wouldn't have to pay for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new character for that game, though. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and for the first time I started playing a spellcaster, and spellcasters suck.
Have you found something interesting?
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know how much you know about gaming, but one of the cool things
We should dispatch them.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition does is your weapons, your magical weapons do extra dice of damage. So like, there's 2 party members that when they hit something, they do 2d12 plus 4 damage every time they hit. And they both have an ability to do even more damage than that. One of them does 3d12 whenever they hit. Another one does 2d12 plus 4 plus a die 4 plus 3. My spells do 1d4 plus 3. So it's like, okay, they hit, they do 40, they do 45 points of damage. I hit, I do 3. I do 7. I do 6. It's like, that sucks. Well, low damage equals unfun when, it's like, I get hit, I go down, I'm unconscious. They get hit 4 or 5 times. It's like I'm squishy and I can't do damage, and the guy who's GMing it, he wants to make role-playing a dice roll. So it's like I can't even roleplay. Because, we'll make an intimidation check to see how effective it is. Well, that's why I'm role-playing. That's why I'm... Okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't want to shit on him too much, but it is frustrating. Yeah, it'll get better. Let's see. Oh, I wonder. Oh, not so long. Yeah, I need to talk to. I need to. Probably what I'll have to is just make another character. And. One of the reasons I chose this character is because it's a class I'm interested in playing. But mechanically, it's just... Yeah, I'm sure we can work something out. That thunder is getting closer and closer. Okay, how about the guy that's right on top of me? Can I shoot him? Thunder in real life, yes. We've got a storm coming. Alright, it's been here. It's just getting worse now.
Yahoo? We are fighting?
Sure, I'm running danger. I might lose power. Oh no, we're... Well, as far as I know, we're not under tornado watch. Guess I could check that out, huh?
This is so violent.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh. Yep. I'm in tornado watch. Which is not that unusual for us, but not super worried about no, not a tornado warning, a tornado watch. I know it's confusing. Tornado warning means there's a tornado, watch out. Tornado watch means watch out, there might be a tornado. At least that's the way I've always remembered it.
wonder. Huh? Good condition?
But I probably should. I'm not really worried about my safety, but I don't want to lose power and flash of power. There's a guy who got struck by 7 lightning bolts. That's a lot. That's insane. I want to say I had heard that though. Well, depends on how you look at it. He was unlucky, but he was also lucky he survived each one of them. Well, I was wanting to hit for 4 hours, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, just to be safe with this storm. I'm not thinking I'm unsafe, but if the power flashes out, I don't want everything to be on and something to get fried. I have surge protectors, but it's better to be safe, you know. Thanks everyone for showing up. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll be safe. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be back tomorrow night playing Pathfinder. Yeah. Good night. Hope to see y'all in the future. If y'all haven't already, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see y'all next time. And remember, prithee be careful.